But when we got our new contract here, it became obligatory for us to do it, to get on it before April 2004. So you can see it was nearly reached. So it has nearly been implemented in all practices in Denmark during this period. And that's when the government did this and took control over it. This is just to show you how the ownership of the data is now. There's a steering group, there's a group of professors who decide whether projects that would like to use the data anonymously can gain access to the data and on what conditions. And here's the database. We have a fund which is, and both this and this is until now owned in conjunction between the General Practitioners Union, the PLO is called, and the regions. And we have an implementation organization that works with the regions in order to make people use this and use it in the right way, and also do quality improvement work on top of it, and also use it for shared care. And then this is the unit that is still there, that is developing the whole thing, that is developing the whole thing here and helping here. So this is what I wanted to tell you about this interesting development of law enforcement. If you want to know more about it, go to the EQUIP website, this one, EQUIP.ch. There are some speeches there, which in more detail, the videotape speeches there, that in more detail explains about the system. Thank you.
Perhaps some questions over the next few minutes. This sounds somewhat draconian. I don't think this could happen in Australia, but well, there are different kinds of democracies, I suppose. So yes.
Heinz Kent from Switzerland. You just said at the beginning quality control. How are you happy about this law now?
I feel really lousy about it. I feel that this is
the wrong way.
It's the wrong way, and it's making the general practitioners feel that there's no trust between the parties. That you cannot trust the regions because they've all the time gone with us in that this should be used for quality and not for control. And the moment it's implemented, they issue a law. It's not bad. It's not a good sign. It's not a good thing, and it makes you also feel that these are extensive data that we have here. More or less all the general practitioners are sending all their data. So you have immense amount of data. And if you combine this with the data that we have from the medical registry, which is also a full census of data, and the data from the secondary healthcare system, everything is combinable on the also with social data on the personal identifier, which can be anonymized, but which is in the database. So it's a full census of what the population does.
Second question, you have a very beautiful screens overviews over several patients. Do you have a possibility to give feedbacks in your electronic medical record? Means when you see next time the patient, you said, your thing is not out of the benchmark.
No, it doesn't work seamless as like that. So if you find that you need to deal with these 10, 15 or 50 patients, then you have to make a print out a list. Yeah. But what you can do is if you can work it, you can save the file as a comma separated file and bring it into into your electronic patient journal system, and then you can, for instance, send letter to all those who need influenza vaccination. But it's not that seamless, not yet at least. And I think it will take a long time because it's 11 different systems that needs to connect seamlessly to this. And I'm not sure that the systems would like to do it. You will have to pressure them to do it. And you'll also have to finance the DAC-E part.
Kieran Bohan from Ireland. I suppose there's a saying that with great power comes great responsibility. With this new law that you have, there's great duties in relation to it. Is there great incentives or to enable you, or great enablers? Have the government provide systems or reimbursements to enable GPs to be able to bring in this system to facilitate them?
I'm not sure I understand.
There's with the reporting that the family doctors are going to have to do,
yeah.
I would imagine there will be great costs involved with it.
No, they want these data.
Yeah.
So what we need...
But is there funding provided to GPs to provide it? Did that come in the change of contract, or...?
It may, but you know, the negotiation broke down between the parties. And when the negotiation broke down between the regions and the PLO, they issued this law. And the PLO has now prepared for conflict. So we have 91% of the general practitioners in Denmark have given in their registration formula from the. So if we make use of that, we will be out of the healthcare system, working privately from the 1st of September. So we don't know where this conflict is going to end. It may tomorrow. The union, the PLO, our union, will come out with their decision. So tomorrow afternoon, we will know what their decision is that we should do. And then we may be able to foresee a little bit. You know, there's been a long negotiating period here over the spring with this, and the government has moved on different issues. So some of the amendments to this law are not so harsh. And they have also moved on the financial side and on other issues that were problematic, especially that they wanted to be able to issue new tasks to general practice, but without general practice having a full say in whether they could do that or not, and also possibly without extra economy. And they've also drawn back on that a little bit, because they're afraid of the reaction of the GPs. Because if the GPs, if 91% of the GPs go private or close down, then the rest of the healthcare system will be destabilized and probably chaotic, and it's difficult to foresee what will happen from then.